Weekend, dozens of drivers will race through the streets of downtown Detroit for this year's Grand Prix. And if you're anywhere close to the course, you will be able to hear and feel them fly by. Now, Paulette Epstein is here, and we're excited about it. You're an astronomer for the Michigan Science Center, but we're talking about the Doppler effect. Why do I have this slinky in my hand?
Yes, so the Doppler effect is something that we can hear. So like you said, we'll be able to hear and feel those cars going past. So if you ever hear a car or sirens or something going past you and it goes,
right, yes, we've all heard that.
Yes, we've all heard that. We have our Doppler effect.
Okay.
So these slinkies are great ways to show us how waves move through air, right? Okay, so we've got our slinky here.
All right.
And what we can, you can stretch yours out.
Okay.
There we go. All right. And so we think of waves moving through as going like this, right? Going up and down like this. But sound waves move a little bit differently. Sound waves, instead of moving that transversely, they move this way. So you actually compress them.
Oh, look at that.
And they're longitudinal waves.
Wow.
The faster these waves are moving, the higher the frequency.
Yes.
The slower these waves are moving, the lower the frequency.
You are great at doing that. Shall I try that?
Yeah, give it a try.
Oh, look, I'm doing it. Okay.
Yep.
So the faster they go, you see more of them, right?
Yes, exactly. The faster they go, the higher the frequency that we're going to hear from those sound waves.
Okay.
When things are moving closer to you, those sound waves actually get compressed and they pull together and they start to get closer and closer together, so we get a higher frequency.
Okay.
As they're moving away from you, they start to stretch out and then we get a lower frequency, which is why we're hearing that Doppler effect of a higher frequency as it moves towards you and a lower frequency as it moves away.
Sort of like the Doppler we use when we are showing severe weather or even rain showers.
Yes, exactly.
It shows the rain moving away and toward the radar side.
Exactly,
So, yes.
yep. So we also have a really quick experiment that we can do, and you guys could also do at home. I've got my phone right here on a string, and we're gonna play a tone.
Okay.
And when we play this tone and it moves away from us, the tone actually is lower. And as it moves towards us, it gets a little bit higher. So we can actually hear that happening with just a small device like a phone on a string.
A lot like that effect when we have these cars racing by, just as you said. It's sort of like that, right? Yeah, you're good. I like hearing that. Thank you.
I was practicing this morning.
Yes. So show me this. We also have these cars here. I guess that's just to show some of the cars that will be at the big
absolutely.
event.
So we will also have all sorts of activities that we're going to be doing at the Grand Prix. We have an activation in the Meyer Fun Zone.
I love playing with cars. You brought these because you know I love the Matchbox cars.
Yes. So we actually are going to be putting these cars down a ramp. And
yes.
We're going to be putting these cars down a ramp and testing them. But we'll also have the Lego cars. So we'll be able to create our own little Lego cars. Some people don't have they don't want to do that with the creativity, so we'll have the Matchbox cars there.
So this is all going to be at downtown at the Grand Prix this weekend.
Yep, so that's going to be on Woodward at the Meyer Fun Zone. We'll have all sorts of activities. We'll also have a dino dig, which is a lot of fun and a super fun activity.
And you still have the dinosaur exhibit going on, right?
Yes, we do. We still have Tyrannosaurs Meet the Family at the Michigan Science Center. Super great exhibit all about T-Rexes are one of our favorite types of dinosaurs.
I've seen it. It's a lot of fun. So for families who want to come down and see the events going on and the things that you're going to be teaching at the Grand Prix, what do you think the kids are going to get to learn specifically?
So we'll be talking about really creativity and what goes into testing and retesting things. So sort of that engineering design process and what goes into creating a car or a vehicle. We'll also have our little robotic spheros, which are little robotic round spheres that we can drive around.
Oh, I've seen those.
Yes.
Those are awesome.
They are super fun. So we'll have all sorts of really fun activities. Kids will be able to really experience the engineering and design aspect of learning, and of course learning through play, because that's what we love to do at the Science Center.
Yes, I visited recently, got to see the dinosaur exhibit and all the other fun stuff. So if people want to come down one more time, where can they find you at the event and also at the Science Center?
Yes, so the Science Center is located at 5020 John R. Street in Midtown Detroit, right behind the DIA. Saturday. And at the Grand Prix, we'll be at the Meyer Fun Zone, which is right on Wordward, just a little bit north of the Grand Prix.
I love it. That's going to be so much fun. It's going to inspire maybe some race car drivers.
Ooh, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Paulette from the Michigan Science Center. We had a lot of fun with Slinkies learning about the Doppler effect.